Greetings metal community, it's Roger back with another video, collection updates and vinyl this time. I have a big pile of vinyls, so I'm gonna try to be quick about it, or not too quick, but yeah, in the background, some of you might already recognize it, it's the new excellent album of Grave Miasma. It's called Abyss of Wrathful, Deities. Just a killer album. I had really high expectations for this, and they deliver. They have changed up a little bit, a bit cleaner production, a bit you know, wouldn't say higher vocal, but not so deep vocals this time. More vicious feel to the whole album. Yeah, but it's just excellent stuff, and I'm sure everybody knows Grave Miasma. They, as I said, changed a little bit in their whole setup in a way, but it kills. It's just an excellent album, and it will be very high up on my list this year. And yeah, just go and check it out. If you love the old Grave Miasma, you will like the new one. It's just small changes. I also bought the Endless Pilgrimage on vinyl. I bought this for a friend of mine, so but of course I have it myself, but you know, just showing it off. So you know, everybody knows this. Slightly deeper and dirtier than the new one, but a absolute killer album as well. So yeah, cool stuff. Then we are going over to a French death metal band, and this borderlines more towards the brutal death metal. It's Creeping Fear. And this is US style death metal, old school. You know, you have elements of suffocation and incantation and whatever. Good stuff. Inserts here with photos and, you know, of course the lyrics. And yeah, just a great album. The vocals here are pretty unique in a way. I've never heard. I mean, it's death metal vocals, but it's kind of, yeah, it has a weird tone. Do check it out. The music is just solid stuff, so it's worth spending some time with. Then I bought a reissue of an old Polish band called Schismatic, Circle of Evolution. This is a great Polish band. They don't sound that Polish to me, you know. They have more of a US influenced style, I would say, but a great album, a great reissue. This album originally came out in '93, and they also had an album that came out in '95 that's pretty good, and I'm hoping they will do a reissue of that as well. You know, this is I don't know if you can see Thrashing Madness and Metal Maniac. They do release a lot of cool old school stuff from mostly from Poland, or might be all from Poland, but yeah, a lot of cool unknown thrash and death metal releases are being released through Thrashing Madness from Poland. So I will link that up below so you can go and check out what they have, because they have a lot of really cool stuff. Then an album that I actually haven't listened to yet. I got it in the mail a couple of days ago. It's the new Revolting, and you know, I'm expecting not a big revolt from them. Guessing they will continue the same style. They have a bit of a uneven discography, I think, but you know, when Roger plays in so many bands, you know, not all can be great. This was transcending obscurity vinyls, and you know, when you order stuff from transcending obscurity, you get a lot of colors, and this is no exception. I kind of like this. I don't like color vinyl in general, but yeah, it's cool. I mean, I can't deny it. I don't understand if people enjoy this kind of swirly, splattery thing going on. And that actually reminds me that I didn't show the Creeping Fear record, because that was also in color, but I think you will survive. Yeah, they always do a great job with the covers and colors. Transcending Obscurity, it's a well-known label, and this cover's pretty awesome. I hope the music is awesome as well, but you know, I just bought it because it was cool. Then an album that I have showed it before. I have this one on CD, Heads of the Dead. This is also a Transcending Obscurity issue. This is more of a black and death metal, with a lot of black metal elements. Really unique and cool style. I really dig this album. It's kind of a, it's impossible to pinpoint exactly the style, because it's just a little bit all over the place, but a lot of, you know, kind of, I would say overall a lot of black metal, but it's still like death metal sound, and yeah, do check them out. It's a really great album. Then, as I said a couple of videos ago, I bought Shining. This is number 10, called Varg Utan Flock. And again, the newer Shining is not as good as the old Shining. This is a double vinyl, and to top it off, being a double vinyl, which I don't like, is that it's on 45 RPM, and I fucking hate it when they do it on full-length albums. So I'm not gonna spin that very often. Then I bought something that's kind of not my style, or it is. A long time ago there was a band from, is they from Hungary? No, I don't remember. Called Buens, and they split up, and the main guys in that band started Dordeduh. And the album is hard. It's probably butchered the title and the name. I really don't care. It's just a very weird album, this one, and you know, you have prog rock, you have black metal. The vocalist, when he sings the extreme parts, has a great growl, and you know, you have pure black metal here, you have prog rock, you have all over the place. You have to listen to this, because I can't explain it, because it's so many different styles. As I said, I probably missed the country, but if you know about Buens, you know which country they're from. The drummer continued with Buens, and these guys went on to form this, and this sounds much better in my opinion. I was never a fan of the other band, but this album is great, and they have like small mid or between songs, like parts that's not very metal, but it's just a very interesting release, and but I think you have to like black metal, and you have to like weird black metal to enjoy this. But if you're into prog rock, you might listen to this as well, if you're trying to get a understanding of black metal. But as I said, the vocalist is good, but there are too many clean vocals part for my, I would like it more because his growling are excellent. So I would have loved more of that, but it's I would say 70% is clean vocals, and unfortunately for me. But yeah, then we have Rapture. This is a thrash metal band from Greece, I do believe. Solid thrash, you can say borderline death metal, but yeah, it's a lot of thrash influences anyway. It's a heavy album, and Rapture is a great band. So the title of this is Malevolent, Demise, Incarnation. Yeah, a mouthful for me, but you can see for yourself. Yeah, nothing much more to say about this one either. It's you know, good solid thrash, death thrash. Then I have the new, I think it's new, Slaughter Messiah, Curse to the Pyre. This is, as you can see on the picture on the backside, black and thrash metal. More towards thrash, I think, but you know, I like this album, but you know, listening to the new Necromantheon and stuff like that, they are not as good as you know, those bands, but they are solid. But I think I will spin this when I'm done with Necromantheon for a time being, and I just need to get in the mood. It's not always that I like black and thrash metal, but yeah, I need to be in a certain mood to really enjoy it. Then I bought this the Buens, and this is a compilation of demos and some rehearsal, and also a yes, idiotic live track, but Those Who Caress the Pale, excellent stuff. If you know the Buens, and it's avant-garde black metal in a way. Feel that they are not, they are more experimental than they are on Written in Waters, which is a killer album. You know, it's trying out the vocals a little bit, and haven't found its total unique style yet, but it's pretty close, and it's very good. So do check it out. I feel it's slightly more black metal than the full length that came just after this. But yeah, if you like the Buens, and you need to have this as well, because yeah, great release. Then another Norwegian black metal band, and I do believe this band was active in the early 90s, but I haven't heard any of their earlier stuff. This is Inflabitan with Intrinsic. And this is Norwegian black metal in the style that you are supposed to be, and but it's kind of a boring vocal, talking way over. Yeah, he more talks black metal than he sings or screams, and it's very monotone, and kind of kills the album for me. The music is great, but I struggle with the vocals here, and yeah, a bit shame that he doesn't. It feels that he doesn't try hard enough or have enough, you know, aggression. In a way, it's just flat vocal and monotonous. But the music is really good. Then we have another weird one, and that's Omega Vortex with Black Abomination Spawn. And this is avant-garde black metal, but you know, it made me think about a Swedish band that came out, released some stuff in the mid-90s called Ancient Rebirth, and also a bit Adorio, if you know about them. It's just chaotic, and it's kind of, you get a feel that they play too fast for their abilities, but they don't, but it's just wild and weird black metal. Really cool album, and it's kind of an album that you have to listen to quite a few times to get it, because it's very weird. But as I said, Ancients Rebirth from Sweden was the first thing that popped into my head when I heard this. And as I said, also Adorio, it's kind of a twisted, wild black metal, kind of uncontrolled in a good way. So do check it out if you're into the black metal. Then we have The Stone. This is a Serbian black metal band. Great stuff. And they have done something. Yeah, I'm not gonna fold out the poster. It's just the picture of. But instead of a you know, normal inner, they have just put in a CD cover and with the lyrics. So yeah, why not? The lyrics are on Serbian, so I'm not gonna. I don't know what they sing about. The music style is, they have this kind of a Eastern European style in a way, but they also have a symphonic. I get a symphonic feel about this, but they are not symphonic. They don't have synths and anything, but they have just a very nice guitar layer that makes it sound a little bit symphonic in a way. But yeah, great black metal. Don't expect, you know, orchestrated symphonic black metal. It's just pure black metal with a very nice production and very cool stuff. They do have like small elements of folky music, but that's normal with black metal bands from Eastern Europe, I think. But yeah, excellent album and a great band. They have a solid discography. Then I'm gonna end this video with a old classic for me, at least, and that's Soulburn, Feeding on Angels. This album came out in, was it 98? And the story behind this one is, yeah, I can pull out, this is color vinyl. It's a grey one. Yeah. This is actually grey or silver. It's not as bad as a lot of other colors, but I would have liked it black. And the story about this Soulburn album is that after Asphyx was done with God Cries in '96, I think it was, they kind of took a break or split up, and the guys formed this band. You know, this band contains Eric Daniel and Bacchus and Gobbles that was in Asphyx. They recorded this, and this is a Asphyx album. They have some slight black metal tendencies, some parts that are riff parts that are black metal, but it's just another Asphyx album in my opinion, and a great one. I really dig this album. You know, Soulburn did, after 3 years, I think, call it quits. Asphyx restarted, and but Soulburn resurfaced again in 2014. But the newer stuff is way more black metal than this one. This is death metal in totally in the Asphyx era. So if you like Asphyx and never heard this one, go and check it out. I'm pretty sure you will dig this. Yeah, so that was all that I had for this video. I'm gonna record a I have two tape box sets that I'm gonna show, and I'm gonna record that video straight after this. So I will still have the Merciful Fate t-shirt on. But yeah, that was all for this. Thanks for watching, and be sure.